88.1 FM and WCWP.org. Yeah, a couple of technical glitches fixed here. You believe I used to teach this stuff? Too funny. Anyhow, we're here on Homecoming Weekend celebrating 60 years of WCWP, and we have all kinds of alumni coming back. Oh, I should tell you what we heard first, right? That was the Little River Band and Reminiscing. Backdorf and Rodney, remember them from back in the 70s? I remember the promo guy who brought me that record the first time. He said, "Oh, this is Bat Bleep and Rat Bleep." He didn't appreciate them too much, but that's okay. Right before we heard Tommy James and the Shondells and I'm Coming Home and Stories. And I'm Coming Home here on WCWP, 60 years. Wow. And like I said, a lot of alumni coming back. We got a barbecue. I can smell the barbecue in the back. And it's happy to be among friends again. And what, Sammy? Nothing? Okay. All right. Anyhow, we have a Jett Lightning here. Now tell us when you are going to be on. Let's make sure you got the right mic here.
Okay.
All right.
Can you hear me, Bernie?
I can hear you fine.
I'm on from 6 to 8 tomorrow night.
Oh, great.
6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Any clue about what we're going to hear? I know you like to dig deep and do some of the...
Just a little variety of everything. I'm going to have my buddy Jay Elzweig with me.
Oh, he's here now, in fact.
I know.
Yeah,
he's one of the best.
He
always does my weather, my regular shows.
Oh, we got to get him to do that.
He's the best.
Him to do the weather. Yep.
All right, I'm going to try to fetch him for you in a little while so he can do the weather.
Oh, we got to write up something for him, too. Or else read it from the phone.
It's so great to be here with you.
I know, long time. Well,
it's
actually,
wonderful.
I moved to Florida about 5 years ago, so
I know you did.
Had to come back and see the gang. And this is why we're here. It's all about the radio on WCWP. Bada boom, 88.1 FM and WCWP.org with some radio songs, which are appropriate because we are celebrating our 60th anniversary here at WCWP. We heard Rush in the Spirit of Radio, right before that Hall & Oates and Portable Radio. John Wetton, the late John Wetton of Asia and King Crimson, Turn on the Radio from one of his solo albums. And the Beach Boys featuring the wonderful genius of Brian Wilson, and That's Why God Made the Radio. We're here celebrating the radio here on WCWP. A lot of alumni coming back to do some shows. And Mike Chimeri's here. Now, Mike, what's the title of his show and when are you on?
Instrumental Invasion with Mike Chimeri, and it's going to be on at 2 a.m. So that's about 9 hours from now.
Okay.
Well, no, 9 hours and 47 minutes according to my watch.
Okay.
And I also host Instrumental Invasion every Wednesday night at 9 here on WCWP.
Oh, terrific. Any idea of, can you give us, I know some people like to have surprises here.
Oh, no.
Any idea of what you're going to be playing?
I'm an open book, I'll tell you.
Okay.
It's all music from the latest albums, so it's a lot of contemporary jazz, but some straight ahead as well from Lisa Hilton and the Russell Ferrante Trio. Of course, he's from the band Yellow Jackets.
Oh, yeah, I remember them.
Let's see, who else? Nick Coleone, Herb Alpert. Covering,
he's got a great new album.
Yes, Catch the Wind, and we're going to be playing Slick from that, which he first recorded with the Tijuana Brass in 1968 on the Beat of the Brass.
Oh, wow, I remember that one. I hate to say, I remember that one.
Oh, my grandfather, Artie Rose, he loved the Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass, and Herbie Mann.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, who else? Off the top of my head.
Well, that's a good cross
Dave Koz and Corey Wong, Jeff Lorber Fusion.
Nice, some good stuff. Some very good
and
stuff.
so on. You just, I should have brought the playlist with me.
That's okay. Just give us an idea, and you did, and that's
great.
I
I shouldn't be admitting this, but I recorded it a few weeks ago.
That's all right. Shh.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody. Of course, they hear us now. So
yes, I'm totally up at 2 a.m.
That's okay. A lot of people who weren't able to be here have sent pre-recorded shows, and so they can participate. Absolutely. So, continuing here with our 60th anniversary on WCWP. Now, people know of Paul Stanley as singer and guitar player with Kiss. Mm-hmm. He has just come out with an album called Soul Station.
Wow.
And it's they're covers of classic soul tunes from the 60s and 70s and beyond. So see if you remember this one. Here's Paul Stanley on WCWP.
Thanks, Bernie.
Sure. 88.1 FM and WCWP.org. Know who that is? Can you guess? 80 years old and still rocking. That is Dion, along with Joe Bonamassa on guitar, and something called Take It Back from Dion's new album called Stomping Ground. He does a lot of duets, Bruce Springsteen and Patti Scialfa, a whole bunch of people helping him out. It's brilliant. It's a wonderful, wonderful album. Right before that, a little more soul. We heard from Marvin Gaye, What's Going On? ABC, a little 80s retro there, and When Smokey Sings. Paul Carrack, the voice behind Squeeze for a while. Mike and the Mechanics, and also a solo artist. That's Good and Ready from his album One on One. And Paul Stanley of Kiss. Do you believe that? He has an album called Soul Station. Well, it's actually Paul Stanley's Soul Station. Lots of soul covers, and we heard Ooh Child. Here in WCWP, we are celebrating our 60th anniversary as a radio station. And we have someone who was here, well, from the beginning. It's the old philosopher, Jay Elzweig. Now, what years were you here at WCWP?
I usually give the weather.
Well, I know, but I'm asking you more stuff. Come on.
Yeah, well, okay, I'm sorry. I started in 1962.
Wow.
And I joined the radio station right away. And I guess I was one of the first featured announcers. We had a program called The Original Hootenanny, because on TV, when they named their show The Hootenanny, we were first. And we will always be first in the hearts of our countrymen.
Wow.
Well, this is the ubiquitous Jay Elzweig, and if you don't know what that means, look it up. Okay, and I'm with WCWP still after 60 years.
Right.
And I hope to be here for the 70th.
Good on you.
It'll be a real achievement, but they might have to wheel me in at that time. Well, for today's weather, well, you know what it's like outside already. It's 73 degrees. It's partly sunny. But tonight, there's a chance it's going to get down to 52 degrees tonight. And there's a chance of occasional rain tapering to a few showers late in the evening. A low, again, of 52. The chance of rain is 100%, so we're really going to get it. The rainfall is going to be nearly half an inch, so it'll probably be a heavy rainfall right away. And I just want to say about the moon phase. The moon phase is waxing gibbous.
Oh, very important. We always have to.
If you've never had your gibbous waxed, you know, it might be a good thing to try.
At least once.
At least once.
Everybody should try it once.
At least once in your life.
That's it.
You should have a waxed gibbous.
All right.
Okay, on Sunday, tomorrow, the 17th, it's going to be 64 degrees. It was mostly sunny, so our little reprieve for Sunday from the rain is going to be very welcomed. And it's going to be mostly sunny for the day. And at night, we're going to go down to 48 degrees.
Oh, no.
Would you believe that? 48 degrees. Not quite frost.
But almost.
Unless you're Robert Frost, then you can't get rid of it, you know. So, or what's his name? The TV
David
announcer.
Frost.
Yeah, David Frost. Yes,
Yep.
yes. Other than that, it's going to be 48 degrees, as I mentioned. There'll be partly cloudy skies, and again, the moon is going to be waxing gibbous. You know, the moon is very slow in its deliberations. Monday, the 18th, it's going to be 60 degrees, so we're going to have a warming trend, more or less, from the night before. And during the day, it'll be sunny, along with a few afternoon clouds, high around 60 degrees. And Monday night, it'll be mostly clear, but there might be some rain. In fact, the rain, they're saying, is only going to be about 2% possibility. Once again, we are waxing gibbous with the moon. And I think, you know, when they invite me to the party, I will wax gibbous as well.
All right. Thank
Okay.
you.
Well, Bernie, it's back to you.
All right. Thank you, Jay. I've missed having you on the air. I miss being your
I
live.
miss being on the air.
No,
I
well,
tried
there we
to
are.
pump myself up so I could rise, but I forgot the helium.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Well, now you mentioned that you had been here you graduated in 63 or you started in 63?
No, I started in 62.
62, okay.
I stayed until 64, and I transferred out to New York University,
Okay.
where I got both my degrees. But my loyalty is here.
Of course.
'Cause I tried to be on the radio station at NYU, and they said they had enough people. Now, for at that point, $35 a credit was a lot of money, and I said,
Yeah, back then it was, yeah.
And we had 65,000 students, but we also had a school of engineering and a school of education, which kind of disappeared after I left. But I left them in a quandary because it was the mid '60s, and the Vietnam War and the whole deal. We were known as the Berkeley of the East.
I
At
love
NYU.
it. Rabble rousers.
Yeah.
To this
but
day.
I really didn't enjoy it because the subway rides to get to school were so horrible, quite frankly. The bus and the subways that I had to take.
To
By
go
the time I got to school,
downtown.
I was bushed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I
You know,
can imagine. So, well, good. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're hanging out with all of us.
Oh, I'd love to be back.
To celebrate the 60th anniversary of WCWP. Now,
Would you stop calling me the old man, please?
I didn't say that.
No, not
Who
you.
said that?
But everybody else in this room.
Me. I wouldn't say that because I'm pretty old myself. In fact, I started at WCWP as a freshman in 1968. So I wanted to play a couple of tunes that were popular here on the station back then, here on WCWP.